All right, so we're going to be continuing our work in Sketch at School, and this week we're going to be creating a simple landscape. Here is my finished example. Let's get started with how to get one finished. So I'm going to open up a blank canvas, okay? So you want to decide now whether you want to create a landscape. Traditional landscapes have mountains, sometimes they have rivers, trees, bushes, just land, sky, sometimes water. That's up to you. You can create a desert scape with maybe some cactuses, mountains, or maybe even a seascape. Maybe there's some mountains in the ocean, or maybe the beach, some palm trees, some things like that. So you can do an online search if you have an image that will help you. I have one. I'll show you how to, of course, pull that up. We could put this image in here, and I could use my pencil tool and begin simply tracing the main outlines of my landscape. Of course, we see how that's taking place. However, if you want to just basically do your own design, which I highly recommend, you're going to use the pencil tool. Make sure it's on black, make sure the setting is small. I'm going to come in here and hide my toolbar, and I'm just going to start sketching a simple landscape. So in my landscape, I basically want a foreground, middle ground, and background. Okay, I simply have that. I'm not going to get too fancy with this. Landscapes can be simple. So now I want to start adding my color in. So I'm going to go here and select my pastel tool. It is the fifth one from the top. And I think I'm going to start with the sky. So I want a nice light blue for the sky. You may want to do a sunset. So if you want to do a sunset, you can definitely do that. So I'm going to use my pastel tool, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the large setting. I'm going to hide my toolbar, and you can take your finger or your stylus and simply start to add in. Now, of course, you see I'm going through all the edges. I'm now going to go in and add some white, and maybe even a little bit of light gray in these clouds for my sky. And you can see it's just a little bit rough right now. This is fine. So I'm going to show you how to blend the sky, then I'm going to finish the picture and let you create yours. So let's talk just for a minute about blending. So I'm going to unhide my toolbar, and if you look at the third tool from the bottom, the smudge tool or blending tool, and let me just show you how this works. So now I'm kind of blending these colors together. You want to be really careful when you're doing this because you can overdo it. Okay, and I just want to also enlarge this right here so you can kind of see what's going on. Now, when I say you can overdo it, this is what I'm talking about. If you sit here continuously smudge in one area, you just kind of get a murky looking drawing. So we want to avoid that at all costs. I can always go back and add some more white if I don't like the way my sky is looking. And you might even want to add some definition to some of these clouds, that you can do as well. All right, so that's a basic general sense of how you can add pastel and use the blend tool to blend things out. I can always, like I say, go back and add. I might even want to go back in here and add some darker blue for this guy. Okay. So I'm going to finish my artwork and put this on fast motion. And now I am finished, so I will save my image. And once it is saved, you can submit it into Canvas. Hope you enjoyed this lesson.